Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Last Friday, the young and the restless viewers watched as Phyllis and Sharon were finally rescued from the Havenhurst psychiatric facility where they had been held captive for far too long. With guns drawn, Chance led the way until Nick kicked the door in and scooped up Sharon in his arms, as Billy tended to Phyllis. Riddles and pleas for help have filled the episodes as of late, and in a cliffhanger, Tracy found a cryptic notification on Alan's cell phone that alerted that there had been a security breach at the clinic, and that precautions had been enacted. It wasn't long ago when Alan was revealed to be behind the kidnapping, and many have suspected that he is in fact his evil twin Martin. Whatever the case, Michelle Stafford sent a special message to everyone involved in the storyline and shared a video along with it. "So that's a wrap of that story," she stated. "These are my beautiful friends that I love so much and get to work with every day." Earlier this month, in Soaps.com's exclusive interview with Stafford and Sharon Case, over talk of the final scene, the latter informed they had to pull out their best acting chops, and Stafford, well, she didn't hold back and stated, "Oh, can we just say what it is? Sharon and I did that mother in one take. We give major props to the actresses. Not only did we get to witness the emotional roller coaster that this storyline took us on, watching it feature two of daytime's biggest on-again/off-again enemies made it all more exciting. And we can bet that there is more ahead where that came from." Genoa City was never short on drama, but this time, it had reached a boiling point. After weeks of deception, high-stakes confrontations, and emotional turmoil, Phyllis Summers, brought to life with fiery brilliance by Michelle Stafford, was finally free. The storyline that had kept fans on the edge of their seats was coming to a dramatic close, and Stafford was ready to take her final bow in this explosive chapter of Phyllis' life. For weeks, Phyllis had been trapped in a labyrinth of manipulation. What started as a calculated scheme quickly spiraled into a nightmare, with her life hanging in the balance. Accused of faking her own death and being held against her will, Phyllis had been battling not just her captor, but also the demons of her own past decisions. The intricate web woven around her was finally unraveling, and it was Michelle Stafford who made every moment unforgettable. As the final episodes of the kidnapping arc played out, Stafford delivered one of the most riveting performances of her career. In a chilling confrontation, Phyllis turned the tables on her captor, using every ounce of her wit and resilience. The moment she broke free was nothing short of electrifying. With tears streaming down her face and adrenaline coursing through her veins, Phyllis emerged from the shadows, reclaiming her power in a way only she could. It was a moment of triumph, heartbreak, and sheer exhilaration, all at once. For Stafford, this storyline had been a wild ride. "Phyllis is a survivor," she said in a behind-the-scenes interview. "Every time she falls, she finds a way to rise." Playing this arc was incredibly challenging, but also rewarding. "I knew fans would be in for a thrill, and I wanted to give them everything I had." Fans had been enthralled by the storyline's twists and turns. Theories had flooded online forums, speculating on how Phyllis would escape, who would be her ultimate savior, and what consequences her actions would bring. When the final revelation came, it was nothing short of a shockwave through Genoa City. Phyllis' return sent ripples across every relationship she had, her children, her friends, and especially her enemies. The fallout was as gripping as the captivity itself. As Stafford wrapped up this chapter, her co-stars applauded her ability to bring depth and nuance to such a high-stakes plot. Joshua Morrow, Nick Newman, praised her, saying, "Michelle has a way of making Phyllis both infuriating and irresistible. You can't help but root for her, even when she's making questionable choices. That's what makes her so dynamic." Stafford's work on the show had always been about more than just delivering lines. It was about embodying a character who was complex, unpredictable, and fiercely independent. The kidnapping storyline had tested Phyllis in ways no one could have imagined. But at the end of it all, she emerged stronger, wiser, and more determined than ever. With Phyllis now back in control of her own destiny, the question remained, what's next for her in Genoa City? Would she seek revenge on those who wronged her? Would she mend the broken relationships left in the wake of her ordeal? Or would she simply disappear into the night, leaving one last mystery for the town to unravel? One thing was certain, Michelle Stafford had once again proven why Phyllis Summers remained one of the most compelling characters in The Young and the Restless. And as the cameras stopped rolling on this chapter, fans knew they had just witnessed another unforgettable moment in soap opera history.